Today we are going to install the new DRT Motorsports RZR Pro Series 4-seat rock sliders. These sliders fit the 2020 Plus Polaris RZR Pro Series, all models. Install time is under 45 minutes to an hour. Can be installed by yourself but is easier with a friend. With a difficulty level of intermediate. You will need this list of tools to complete the installation. So, gather the tools, and let's install. Let's start by pointing out that the rock slider will mount with expander wedges in these 4 factory locations, shown here. Then, there are 3 other factory mounting positions on top and behind the door, as you see here. Next, remove these factory bolts on the inside area of the car. You shouldn't have to remove the rear seat to access these bolts. Then, remove this T30 Torx bolt before installing the rock rail. Now, grab the rear section of the rock slider and set it in your lap, or on a workbench, whatever you have convenient or available. Next, install the stem bolts through the mounting positions, and then the backing wedge base, then thread on the wedge itself. Now, tear off a small strip of painter's tape, just long enough to wrap around the wedges once. Hold the wedges, so they align with each other, and wrap them in the tape. Any more tape overlap than ends touching end to end will be too thick to slide in the mounting holes. Next, thread on the taped up wedges, so they are slightly movable, or have some wiggle room, as you see here. Then, when you have all 3 done, pick up your slider, and set it in place aligning all 3 mounts, and slide them into place. You know it is in place when it fits the bodywork perfectly, and when you close the door, it clears without toughing. If the door does touch, remove the rail, check the tape, as you may have to redo the tape, and slide it back into place holding the rail level. Now, once in place, line up the back mounting hole shown here, and install the T40 Torx bolt, and tighten it down. Then, push in on the rail, and tighten the 3 stem bolts, using a 13mm socket. Next, insert this bolt, and thread on the backing nut, but do not tighten it this time. Now, grab the front section of the rail, and repeat these steps to the 1 wedge bolt. Then, slide it into place, align the 4 middle slider bolts, and thread in the T40 Torx bolts. Next, grab and reinstall the top factory Torx bolt, thread it into place, and tighten everything down. Now, open the rear door, and tighten down the inside bolt, and don't forget to reinstall the top T40 Torx bolt. You are done with this rock slider. You just have to repeat these steps to the other side of the vehicle, and you are ready to ride.